What's up, YouTube frogs? I am currently at Anime Expo, and today was the morning of the 2.8 dev stream where they showed us everything coming in 2.8, and oh my god. There's a lot of things I'm excited about. Obviously, the Golden Apple Archipelago, or some variant of it returning, is pretty cool. Kazuha reruns, so many of us have been waiting for forever. But I want to talk about Heizou and two new skins that were just shown to us that are just absolutely fantastic. First, I actually want to talk about the skins. Let's talk about the Fischl and Diluc skin that are coming in 2.8. Oh my god, they look so good. Hoyoverse has been stepping up their skin game every single time they release skins. The first Golden Apple Archipelago skins were pretty good. Like, I enjoyed Jean's skin, I enjoyed Barbara's skin, they were pretty neat. But then I was blown away by the Moonchase skins with the Opulent Splendor Kuching and the Ningguang skin being completely free to play and just looking so good. If the first skins were a 6 out of 10 and the second skins were a 7 out of 10, these skins are a 9 out of 10. Obviously, it's all subjective, but I think these look absolutely fantastic. Fischl skin really reminds me of a certain Honkai Impact 3rd character, the Fallen Rosemary battlesuit. I feel like it has to have been kind of inspired by that, right? They do actually look fairly similar. Maybe it's just the purple and the attitude, but I don't know. I'm drawing some connections here. I love the change of Fischl's eyes to red. I think that's super cool. And then the hair completely down thing is just awesome. The color scheme is amazing. This being a free-to-play skin is incredible, and I am so excited to get to use this in game, in Taser, Yoimiya teams. And for those of you guys playing physical Fischl or just on-field Fischl in general, you're going to really enjoy this. I can already tell. It looks fantastic. Now, on the Diluc skin side of things, holy crap, this is incredible. When they first released skins, I noticed there weren't any different battle effect changes or anything like that, and I noticed that the skins were all purple rarity, which is basically like 4-star rarity. So I knew at some point they had to have a better version of skins that probably changed the effects of some abilities, and boy did this Diluc skin freaking deliver. Maybe you aren't a fan personally of the ability aesthetic changes, but I do think that they are pretty cool, and just the fact that they're introducing skins that do that now is super awesome. Now, I can't remember if they confirmed the price point for this, but I'm assuming it's more expensive than the Jean one, and that is one of the downsides of the skin, but it looks amazing. And if you are someone who likes to invest in the aesthetics of your character monetarily, like if you do the same thing with like Valorant skins, Fortnite skins, whatever other games you might play, then this seems like a pretty cool move. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just happy to see that they're finally changing some things about their skins to try to include more diversity in terms of making characters really feel different. And not only that, if you've been around for a while, or if you've read the Genshin Impact manga, people have been asking for high ponytail Diluc for such a long time. I'm not exactly sure what made it come to be, but I can definitely see why. This looks amazing. I love that they finally made his hair not feel just, I guess, terrible. I feel like he was robbed, you know, like what our original, our normal Diluc skin, it was just completely stripped of all of his elegance and made to look incredibly, I guess, dull or sad. I don't think that was initially Hoyoverse's intention, but it's kind of what ended up happening. So this skin is a breath of fresh air, and honestly, fashion is meta, so the fact that it works with Wolf's Gravestone, it looks great with it because of the red outfit, means Diluc is meta. Sorry, I don't make the rules, guys. I just talk about them. No, but in all seriousness, Diluc actually didn't really fall off too hard. The main reason people don't play Diluc anymore is because, one, he's just been around since the beginning of the game, so players that have had him for a long time aren't as interested in playing him anymore as much as like newer units like Yoimiya and Hu Tao. But it's not like his damage got worse. His damage is actually still really solid. If you have a max invested Diluc, you know what I'm talking about. You can clear Abyss with him like no problem because his damage output is actually very solid in the right team setup. And funny enough, you can actually use him with Fischl. So if you're a big fan of the new Fischl skin, you play Diluc, Xingqiu, Fischl, and someone else, and it just feels freaking incredible. Genuinely, this skin looks amazing. I am so glad they added this to the game, and I can't wait to get it and start being a Diluc main. I mean, and continue being a Diluc main. I've always been a Diluc main. Just look how excited I was for this skin. And if you're a Twitch viewer at twitch.tv/Braxophone, where we play awesome games and make awesome content, you should definitely go follow. You'll know that we actually have been leveling Diluc and playing him a little bit more just because he's actually a lot of fun, especially after knowing that some people think he really is just a bad character now because other characters exist, when that's really not the case. He's actually still pretty good. So Diluc and Fischl players, or OG Genshin players, those of you who have been around from day one and have both these units and know how strong they are, you guys are eating good this patch. I love these skins. But now let's talk a little bit about Heizou. While we are aware of his kit now and sort of what he does, and that, you know, he's Animo Catalyst user, he has a cool little triple kick thing, we can kind of think of where he'll actually fit into teams and meta just based off of what we've seen and what we know his abilities do. So obviously already off the bat, because he uses a catalyst, he's already a good shoe-in for Taser. If he has some weird ICD things, like for example, if his kick doesn't actually have ICD and every single hit swirls, he's going to be pretty freaking good in Taser. I can already tell you that much. Because functionally, he ends up being pretty dang similar to Sucrose. So if you're tired of using Sucrose and Taser, or you want to use Sucrose in another team, Heizou is actually going to be a good substitute for you. It's going to be really hard for him to be bad just because he's an Animo Catalyst user. Like, he already by default has some value. But it's also looking like he can be a DPS, kind of like Xiao. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be playing him and trying to figure out if he's going to be capable of dealing a ton of Animo damage as like an Animo main DPS without the help of Taser, just to see like kind of how strong he is. I'm incredibly excited because he looks like he really packs a punch. No, like seriously, how awesome is it that we have a melee catalyst user? That's something that we've been asking for a while. I think if you look at a lot of Genshin forums, people are like, oh, it'd be so cool to have a character that uses martial arts or just like punches people, kicks people. That would be really sick. And now with the introduction of Heizou, we can finally see that happen. So I am very excited to see the new character and skins coming in 2.8. I know there was huge news about banners as well, and I know you guys really want to talk about it. I'm going to save that for another video when I'm back so I can get you guys a really well thought out video with the value of all of the characters involved, including the 4 stars once we know some of them. The same thing applies to the new weapon. I haven't had the chance to get hands on with the sword, obviously, and I haven't been able to TC it, so that'll be for another video as well. So with that in mind, guys, just, you know, hold on tight. I will be putting out some comparison videos, but for right now, while I'm at Anime Expo, it's really hard for me to make super detailed, complex content, so please bear with me here. If you guys want to see that content when it does come out, or if you want to see more content from me in general, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, like the video if you enjoyed, because that really helps me out and tells the algorithm the video doesn't suck, and let me know what you're most excited for in 2.8 down below. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you later. Peace!